Hi, and welcome to Mo Energy Monday with Dr. Amber Golshani. Today we're talking about the second step in the Beat Your Fatigue Energy program. So the first step, if you may remember, is to balance your blood sugars. The second step, the E in BEAT, stands for eating for energy. So what does this mean, eating for energy? What I'm talking about specifically here is eliminating the hidden food allergens from your diet. Now, hidden food allergies are different than overt true food allergies. Overt true food allergies are the ones you've probably heard of. They're the things like shellfish or strawberries or peanuts, where even a small amount of that food causes an instant, often anaphylactic and life-threatening reaction. People will get swollen tongues and mouths and throats and have difficulty breathing. And it happens right away from even a small amount of a food. This is not what we're talking about. Now, clearly you should avoid those if you have those. But what I'm talking about are hidden food allergies. And these are allergic type reactions that are mediated by a different branch of the immune system. So the reaction is different. Number one, oftentimes people can eat large quantities of the food before they will notice a reaction. Number two, the reactions can occur often hours to days after they eat the food. And number three, the symptoms are more sneaky. They're more hidden. You know, if you can't breathe, that's obviously going to jump up and grab your attention. But if you're a little tired, when you wake up the next morning or after lunch, you can't even think straight, a lot of times people will just assume that this is somehow normal or that they're just getting older. You know, we'll make up some excuse to just put up with feeling lousy and tired and run down. And that is not normal. Oftentimes, those are the result of these hidden food allergens. So how can we determine what these hidden food allergens are, and if you have one? I recommend what's called an Elimination-Challenge Diet. So there's two parts of this. The first part is the elimination. And what are you eliminating? You're eliminating the most common food allergens completely from your diet for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Some people can take up to 4 weeks before they start to notice an effect. But many people will start to notice results within that first week. But you need to stay off of the foods completely for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Those foods are dairy products, and I'm going beyond just lactose intolerance, but actually some people can have a reaction to the protein part of the dairy itself. I'm talking about wheat and other gluten-containing grains. I'm talking about corn, soy and other types of beans. Citrus fruits are actually a big common hidden food allergen. Sugar. And then any food that you're eating on 3 or more times a week. So foods that you're eating regularly. And eggs. Eggs is the last one. And that's a big one. I can't believe I almost forgot it. Because even though they are a very healthy food, some people cannot tolerate them. And some people may react to the yolk portion, and some people may react to the protein portion. So you're going to eliminate those 8 things that I just named completely for 2 to 3 weeks. Then comes the challenge part of the diet. This is where you introduce foods and challenge them to your system. So after that 2 to 3 weeks, you've cleared all that stuff out. Most of my patients are feeling much, much better. So now you're going to reintroduce the foods in a specific systematic manner in order to figure out which of the foods was causing your symptoms. So you do this by following my rule of 1, 2, 3, 4. So what this means is that you're going to pick one food, that's one single ingredient, and eat that twice a day for 3 days. And then you're going to stop eating that food for 4 days, and you're going to wait and observe to see if there's any negative changes that happen from reintroducing that food. If your 4 days pass and you're not having any sort of negative reaction, you can conclude that that food is safe for you to eat. Now, if you start eating the food, and let's say you're on day 1 and you start to notice negative symptoms, stop eating it immediately. But if you don't notice, eat the full 3 days of that food. And again, like I said, continue to observe, because some symptoms can pop up. You can start to feel tired 2 days after you ate the certain provoking food. So if that happens, you'll put that on your no-no list. That goes on your hidden food allergen list. So I hope this has helped you figure out what foods are best to eat for energy. It's a very individualized process, and there's really no shortcuts or ways around this. Most people go through this process, but they're so happy that they did, because it's so easy to control. People feel more energetic, they feel more alert and aware, and they get their energy and their life back. This has been Dr. Amber Golshani for Mo Energy Monday, and I hope you'll join me again next week right here. And most importantly, comment below and let me know if you've ever done an elimination and challenge diet and what you've discovered are your hidden food allergies. Or if you've never done one, maybe you want to join in and you want to try this out for yourself. Let me know how that goes. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you later.